Where did fire come from, and what is it used for? Read along with this book and you'll find out. Stand back, said Dad. Dad, fire is scary, said Timmy. I don't like fire. Fire can be scary and dangerous, so you have to be careful, said Dad. But fire is important. We use it for many things. Have I told you the story of how people mastered fire? Asked Dad. No, said Timmy. Well, started Dad. Once upon a time, long ago, people lived in wooden houses without electricity. That means they had no lights, so it was dark at night. There were no TVs, no phones, no computers, and no iPads. When the sun went down, it was dark and cold. One day, there was a loud boom in the sky, and a bright flash followed, and a teeny tiny fire dragon appeared. The fire dragon was very hot and glowed in the dark. And the fire dragon was very hungry. It started to eat the tree. Once a fire dragon starts to eat, they will eat and eat until everything is gone. Crackle, snap, pop is the sound of a fire dragon crunching and munching wood, its favorite food. The villagers had never seen a fire dragon. At first they were curious, but then it started eating one of the houses. The villagers were very scared, and they sounded the alarm. They called their strongest hero, Venti, master of wind dragons. Venti protected the village with his two powerful wind dragons, North and South. The wind dragons always win. They huffed and they puffed with all their might. What do you think happened? The fire dragon grew bigger and bigger with each huff and puff. Fire dragons love wind because it gives them extra power. Next, they called Lord Logi, master of wood dragons. Lord Logi protects the village with his powerful wood dragon, Timber. Lord Logi flung the wood dragon at the fire dragon. The wood dragon hit the fire dragon in the chest with all its power. What do you think happened? The fire dragon had grown big and was still hungry. The fire dragon gobbled him up and grew bigger and bigger and burned hotter and hotter. Crackle, snap, pop. The fire dragon's flame rose towards the sky. With their best heroes defeated, the villagers ran. Could anything stop the fire dragon? There was only one dragon left. A teeny tiny, pinky ponky water dragon and his young master. His master threw the tiny water dragon at the big, bad fire dragon, and the teeny tiny, pinky ponky water dragon flew at the tall, towering fire dragon. What do you think happened? Hiss! The fire dragon's leg turned into white smoke. The fire dragon roared and his leg vanished, and the white smoke rose into the sky. Many teeny tiny pinky ponky water dragons flew at the fire dragon. Hiss! Each one making him smaller and smaller. Smaller and smaller until he was a teeny tiny itsy bitsy fire dragon once again. The fire dragon caused a lot of damage, but the villagers saw the great possibility in his power. The fire dragon was the perfect size for villagers to control. They fed him with his favorite food, wooden sticks, but just enough. The fire dragon gave the villagers heat in the cold and light in the dark. As time went by, we became better and better at controlling these fire dragons. We used them for cooking, heat for the cold, light for the dark, transportation, making metal, and much more. Fire dragons are very powerful and helpful when controlled. And that is the story of how people tamed the fire dragon and were able to master fire. Remember, fire dragons are useful when controlled, but you have to be very careful. They can grow big and strong very fast. They can do a lot of damage when they're big and dangerous, so be careful. The end.